I am so glad this chapter turned out the way it did. I really am. Because, okay, initially, when I started reading it and I saw Kakashi talking to Obito, I said a little prayer. I was like, do not let this entire chapter be about Kakashi just talking to Obito. Alright, just don't let that shit happen. Because if that would have happened, this chapter would have been horrible. It would have been an absolute bore. I'm flipping through the pages. I'm like, since when could Kakashi talk this much? Like what the fuck? Last time he gave a pep talk, it was to Sasuke, and he ended up tying him to a tree and just leaving, and that worked out perfectly. So I don't know why can't he just tie up Obito to a cube? Kakashi! It was just weird. And speaking of things that were weird, okay, what is up with the Juubi turning into a Venusaur? It doesn't even look intimidating anymore. It's just like, oh, I guess it's just ready to get caught inside a Pokeball. Apparently that's its attack mode, and I'm like, no, that's its grass-type Pokemon mode. Long story short, B is apparently going to step in because Naruto's being healed. Madara, once again, ain't doing jack shit. And, I mean, I feel like if somebody were to go up to Madara and be like, Madara, what have you done? Like, really, what have you done? He would just hand you like a fucking post-stick with Kage's and Neji. That's all he would have to say. Kage's and Neji, bitch. Kage's and Neji. Here you go. Now get the fuck out of here. I'm expecting somebody. Sakura gets her time to shine, or her time to talk, because everybody gets time to talk now these days. And for once, she isn't talking about Sasuke, or thinking about Sasuke. She's thinking about what Naruto said in the previous chapter, because apparently his words really moved him. Her, sorry. Like, there's like this one panel of her going like this, like what's going on? Are you pooping? She goes on to say, if we're gonna die here, let's die with our heads held high. Because Naruto really cares about us. You know, just sweet and simple. And then Shikamaru gets like a light bulb moment, and he's like, we need to make some walls ASAP. And then he tells B, yo, B, try to get the bomb higher up in the air. And I'm looking at the panel where the Juubi bomb is just, just crushing these walls like they're made out of paper. And then B is firing his own Biju bombs at it. I don't want to discredit Shikamaru's intelligence by saying that, at least from what we know of this chapter, the plan was absolutely useless for the most part. But I'm just going to wait and see, like, because Shikamaru's really smart, so he probably did this to accomplish something else, and we'll see that maybe in next chapter. There's this part in the chapter in which Shikamaru's like, hey, Ino, I need you to connect me to the rest of the people in the battlefield. Can you do it? And then Ino's like, it's not a matter of can I do it, I'm doing it. And the funny part about that is that we get a panel of Choji right after that. Choji has a pervy look, man. Ino is Choji's new barbecue chips or something, because he's like, yo... Anyway, they make these walls, and the Juubi bomb just goes through them, just pushes them aside like they were dominoes or something. And we get a comparison because we get like B, like I said, shooting his own bombs at the Juubi bomb. That thing is huge. But just to talk about the whole Obito and Kakashi conversation, which was obviously my favorite part of the chapter. But seriously, there were some positive notes during the conversation. I like the beginning of it when Obito's like, this part here, I mean, what's the point of having a heart if all it does is cause you pain? I thought that was, it's not valid, but it's just interesting. And then he does have a hole there, so it's like, yeah, it just makes it a little bit more potent. Kakashi still has that X mark across his chest that was left there by the Shuriken. The Genjutsu, I enjoyed the sort of like Rin and Obito visual. You know how Rin's like, I like you, Kakashi, and then Obito's like, I'm gonna become Hokage. And we all know how that went to shit. My favorite part of Kakashi's speech was when he takes Obito's words and finally, like, he adds on to them. It's not just like, those who forsake a friend. No. Like, no. He's like, okay, let's just get it straight. Those who break the rules are trash. But those who abandon their friends are worse than trash. However, those who do not respect the memory of those friends are the worst of the worst pieces of shit from that trash. And we see Kakashi activating his Raikiri. And that's how the chapter ends. If it weren't for the epic kunai that lands in front of Naruto. You just see the kunai and you're like, boss. And I knew this because if you watch some of my previous reviews, in one of them I said that the whole Naruto's getting drained was a load of bullshit because Minato was gonna come in to give him the full dose of Kurama's chakra, and there he is. There he is. And it's like Naruto's not even surprised about it. He's like, hey, Dad, what's up? So he probably sensed him coming. That was an epic ending, but now for a segment I like to call, Where the hell are the rest of them? Is Sasuke having a picnic with Hashirama? Are they going to get there walking instead of using a car? Or is Tobirama busy defiling some Uchiha temple and using it as a bar? Let me know in the comment section below where you think everybody else is. And I'll post them, the best ones, the ones that I think are the funniest next week. I don't have any comments for you right now because it's finals week and I've been a busy mofo. But anyway, I'm going to give this chapter a good because of Minato's appearance at the end and because it could have been a lot worse if we had stayed with Obito and Kakashi throughout the entire chapter. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you haven't. Catch you guys later. Bye.